Our story in Canada, at least, started in 1961. My parents immigrated to Canada with my grandmother, my sister, and myself. And they left Romania under extremely difficult circumstances. We came with nothing but the education that my parents had and with ambition to Canada, with nothing. $60, that's it, that's all. You know, my father was a urologist, a medical doctor. My mother had 2 master's degrees. She was the one who became the primary breadwinner while my father requalified. And so my mother worked and was able to start working almost immediately, albeit in relatively menial jobs relative to her education. And we lived in a very, very modest way. We didn't have a lot, but it was a loving, nurturing family environment. In my case, certainly I wasn't the first in my family to go to university, but I would say I was the first to be able to actually have as broad a career that actually migrated from the professions to business. The most challenging time in my life, I would say, 9/11, which of course was the most horrific time in the history of commercial aviation. I was there for the restructuring of Air Canada at a very, very difficult moment in time. And I was there post the 2008 financial crisis when I came in as CEO. Adversity is one of the great teachers of life. I would say that the greatest opportunities that I've had by far have come out of adversity. I would often speak to students at the University of Ottawa, where I'm chancellor, about knowledge, courage, and mindfulness. Knowledge, you get that from higher education. Mindfulness, being focused, being in the moment in a conversation, remaining curious. But all of that is worthless unless you have the courage to actually do something with it. I recognize the enormous courage that my parents had, and of course, for the Horatio Alger scholars, courage to stay the course and pursue studies even though that they may have had adversity. The ability of individuals to rise above their beginnings, those are some of the great things that we need to celebrate.